Just waiting for more people to get into live. Hello, collectors. Let's pick up on the energy. Hello. Speaks about turnarounds. This is positive energy, but overall, I believe also thinking energy, awake. Also, the ego. Hello, Queen. Come on, guys. Woo!
Bless you.
Picking up on energy pretty fast. Hello, everyone. It's kind of a gloomy day. Okay, I guess that's confirmation. Thank you, Colleen. I think that's confirmation. Yes, I believe that's confirmation. Hello, everyone. Let's pick up on the energy. Besides turnarounds, awareness, being aware, becoming enlightened, staying true to logic instead of emotion. You guys are staying true to logic. The need to speak on these things, I believe, in order for you guys to find some sort of common ground overall. The impact, it just depends on the circumstance of how possibly maybe people perceive it to be. Speak your truth, speak your mind. You cannot change the implementation of others, their opinions overall, the thought process. It just depends on their frequency, and overall also their energy as well. Hello, Big Moves. Hi, I'm wonderful, Colleen. How are you? Hello, Amelia. How are you? For those that are new, please follow. If you're not following, I'll follow back like always. I love to follow my people back. Make sure, guys, to share and follow the live. Thank you, Colleen. If you have any questions, please implement them down below too as well. Let's continue to pick up on the energy. A lot of you are just choosing to walk away from your old patterns, old ways, old habits, okay, as well. Give me a sec, collect. I have a boogie. Speak to that. I know, right?
Check it out.
Me and my...
Check if you got a boogie.
No, I don't. Hi, Georgie. Oh, you did, Amelia. That's awesome. Let's continue on the energies collector. Sorry, I just have what we call allergies, but let's continue. It is, like I said, gloomy outside, and I'm under trees. All right, so let's continue on the energy collectors. A lot of you will be faced with something. If not today, possibly maybe yesterday for most of you. If not tomorrow. I do believe you guys are going to, that is a sort of what we call conversation overall in regards to your factors. Not necessarily saying that your factors obviously will be changed. It's not the case. I believe that this is what we call choices moving forward at the end of the day. What's much more valuable to you and healthy to you in a sense, and also seeing the truth in the matter too. Okay, all right, let's ask some questions. So what you're trying to, it's because you have belief in yourself that you can outgrow. You may have outgrown some sort of skill set, some sort of same pattern, yep, and overall on what you need to do, but I believe that you can pursue much more than what you're doing now. It speaks about a challenge, overcoming some sort of challenge. So I believe you're trying your best to manifest something better for yourself. You'll stay as long as you need to stay. You're very smart when it comes to staying, but also dealing with these circumstances. I mean, it's not like you haven't before. they have any opening to upscale people. And this is going to take you quite some time. Hello, Matthew, big up to Tennessee. Thank you, Colleen, for the roses. You're awesome. Trauma healing, love. Oh, it just depends on how long you went through this trauma and how far it went to truly impact you completely to your depths, like your inner self. Enough for you to really reflect, really needing that time to go within and reflect, to reverse this type of trauma. People needing to understand that you need healing, and in order to take in healing, they need to not be around you. You need your sense of sanctuary, comfort, alone time. You're not ready for the world or just to be part of it, or to be part around people, because it will conflict with your healing. And this is why you're possibly maybe having anxiety, because you feel for some reason that you need to express these things to others, and others could be discerning or concerning with you on your behalf on how you're doing now. This is what we call a line, right? A line. You need to speak your mind in regards to how you believe that you need to receive healing, instead of what other people need to do for you. If not, sometimes people just want to care for you because they're so concerned, and because they care about you, yet not knowing that it's causing detriment to you, and far worse, even delays when it comes to your healing process. These things, you don't need other energies around you. It will conflict with your energy, and not to give you anxiety, because possibly maybe people external to you are going through these things. They're going through other situations, and on your behalf, if you're around them, you might have, for some reason, what we call a vulnerable sensitivity type of energy at this point in time, where people can hinder and destroy that, or give you a sense of scatteredness to the extent where you're not thinking clearly. So I believe I went through this on my own. I had to put my foot down with my family. I had to tell them I cannot talk right now. I need my own time. And this is how we prepare ourselves to grow, not to give ourselves an impact of our day-to-day patterns, okay? Hi, DCG, how are you? Georgie, I believe no one's truly trying to mess with you. We get like this because we want to get somewhere in life. It causes us an impact because we're not there yet. We truly become impatient to the extent that we don't know what can occur the next day. And we find ourselves having a hard time sleeping because we are still working on ourselves when it comes to trusting ourselves in our journey. We believe for some reason that we're so afraid when it comes to either trying to sustain in the living, or we believe for some reason that we're going to lose our sense of independence and basically codepend ourselves on others. Enough for you to be stressed, and for you to be in your mind stuck, and for you not to be sleeping, because we for some reason have this what we call setbacks or doubts on behalf of what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. Thank you, Israel UK, for following me. Blessings all you guys for following me. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. Okay, so no, Colleen, these thoughts need to be relinquished. You need to understand that you're okay, and that everything's going to be okay, and that you're being guided and you're never alone, even when we feel like we are. At times we believe for some reason that we need to be around society, we need to be around people, but to be honest with you, even when you're around people, for some reason your soul still feels lonely, because, well, your soul is willing, and your soul already knows who you are and whom you're meant to be. It already knows your potential and what it can do for you. You just have to believe it in yourselves enough to do these things and make them happen in this world. Needles. Could it be that it's like a dragging energy, not allowing you to exceed or succeed? You believe that you failed plenty of times, that you want to fail this time. So it could be someone basically feeding on your energy, around you, following you, excessively. It doesn't have to necessarily be a curse if we don't want it to be. It's like for some reason, this can also be an emotion triggered. To rest. We can also speak about health patterns. So you haven't slept for quite some time. Forcing yourself to sleep and rest. Your body is kind of withered and drained because of everything that you overexerted yourself to try to get done. Yet these things you need to be patient for. Dramatic stress. You've done too much. You've done enough. So it's like your body is asking you for rest. It wants soup. It wants soup. It wants your mind to relax. Try to listen to some sort of calm music, soothing music, or anything that basically calms you. A lot of you guys, please be discerning. Okay? Kim Johnston, 5, are you progressing on your spiritual journey? We cannot say we are trying. Let's say that we're doing. And if we're doing, are we doing it correctly? Who's around your progress? Who wants to be part of it? It's like a pull and tie. It's a tie. Someone sees your progression. They see your progression. They want to be a part of that. Who left? Who left? Someone left. You are progressing in what you believe in. And everybody around you should respect that. But there's someone that still wants to be part of that. Could be another soul sister, another energy connected to you, trying to help you, wanting to help you, wanting to guide you, yet there's no sense of acceptance because you're not aware of these things, but you're becoming aware. It speaks about guide and help and protection, what you've always wanted. But for some reason, this want or need was always from some sort of flesh, another person. And then you wonder why there was a sense of separation, because those people are not meant to go where you're going. And where we really need this comfort and source of information is what you actually believe in enough. Enough for you to wake up and know that it's not a flesh that is providing your support. It is what's connected to you and what's within you that's giving you that strength. So yeah, I believe that you are progressing, but someone wants some sort of acknowledgement. There's some sort of acknowledgement because I'm getting a pull on your end. And I'm like, hello, I'm still here. You're not alone. Enough for you to wake up at night. Disturbance, energy, fickle. I'm getting fickleness. Someone also tried to show you that someone's not right for you. It speaks about fickle energy. Wanting to do for you in the beginning, and then just scattered or left you. And you have such a heart for someone, deeply, and they know this, but they use it in the wrong way, instead of being honest with you about their emotions and feelings for you. And as you try to progress on your self-healing, self-love, you're going to see them, if you haven't already. Collectors, believe in yourselves enough that you can do this and you can overcome. These things are just making you stronger, not weaker. If you feel weak and drained because you can no longer take it, then that's when you ask your believer, the one who's created you, to continue to help you in the process, because these things need to get done. It is not to be stopped. You're welcome, King. Collectors, I do like confirmation, affirmation, okay? Testimonials are awesome. Trust me. They're amazing. You don't understand how proud your believer can be. Just believe in yourselves enough to understand what is truly going on. Because, you know, the believer will show you the way. Let's continue to pick up, okay? And guys, don't be afraid to continue to ask questions. I don't bite. I'm only on live for a reason and a purpose. That's it. Let's continue only palpable energy of what I'm picking up. Facing, confront this. It would not be that way. Assert the truth of a matter of specific things, and it could be quite surprising on your end. You wouldn't even know it. A lot of you are into your finances and other things that you don't know truly what's going on around you, and the reason as to why. Next person in your life. As long as you are complete and whole with yourself clean in your life, and you are working on to balance your life enough to make discerning decisions for yourself, I believe the next person that comes into your life, you're going to know whether or not that person is right for you or not. The answers will always be placed in front of you. It just depends on what you truly understand of what is an actual red flag. From a red flag that has the will to change. You see what I mean? If you respect the person enough, and they tell you no more, then no more it is. If they tell you I'm uncomfortable with a circumstance, collective, if this is related to you and it really relates to you, then that's fine. But I am speaking to Amelia. I don't want you guys confused at all. It's not what my life is about. Let's see. A few bumps in the road. You might have a few bumps in the road, but not everyone is perfect. But if they do care enough for you, they will change what they need to change. Obviously not on your time, on their time, on their believer's time. It will. It's a will. The willingness to grow of what you're in already. This person will put you in some sort of challenge. There will be challenges along the way. That's why it speaks about bumpy road ahead for you. And I believe these things you have to receive because it's going to make you who you are, who you always wanted to be. Your spirit will allow it. You just want to happen. You want to smile more. You don't like it when you're always in your head without any worries or concern. I believe you will receive what we call peace. Enough for you to make your decisions and not for people to manipulate you. Speak your truth. Do not hold back. Do not say yes knowing that you do not have to give. It doesn't make you selfish. This is a decision that you must make, you're going to have to make. But this person will have the will to change along the way. And it can be your forever person, but there's something that you want to see on your end after a while of investing in this person, and this person investing in you. Jennifer. You don't like stagnation, being stuck, not knowing where you stand, being lied to some sort of promises for some reason are hard to be kept. Defense, blockage, a defense. So communication is difficult with someone, them not wanting to hear these things right away. So you find it difficult to work with somebody. You try this more than once, haven't you? And for some reason, it does not work. You can't change somebody. You'll see them changing, but that would only last like 2 or 3 weeks or so. And then you see them right back to the same way, causing you for some reason to have some sort of defense. Maybe this person doesn't know that you're putting walls up little by little as they continue not to keep their promise. And it's causing you delays on your blessings because it's affecting you and your environment. And you keep asking yourself, I have hope still that this person will change. You need to be shown the truth in order for you to make a very decisive move for yourself. And you will. This I cannot answer. Only your believer can show you. You just have to believe. You have to receive. And then you'll understand, even if it hurts, the decision that you need to make. A man will show you that they care. They will speak on it, and they will show you. If they can't even do that, what else can they do then? Or what will they be able to do if not for themselves? Thank you, Kim. Guys, the energy overall, I must say, is quite difficult. It can burden or sadden or give you sorrow. This too shall pass. It's just for either you or for someone to be aware of what's external to them enough to know what to do, enough to put their foot down, enough to protect who they love and what they love. That's just how it works. Lado, I'd rather be lost than be part of it. I'd rather be lost than be part of it. Enough to get myself straight into the process and to be led to where I need to go. Exactly. So if you're lost, you ask your believer for guidance and counsel. And trust me, it will show you the way. But I'd rather not be part of it. I'd rather be lost to actually know my answer. And to know that wherever I'm at, and the reason as to why I'm lost, that should be an answer enough to get to where I need to go. Not to continue to stay in lost. And not for you to hinder yourself and to cause confusion around other people. You're welcome. Let it be his mistake, Amelia. You should not include yourself in other people's behalf, business or problems. Then it will become that of your own. Then what? Then it will destroy who you are within, what you're trying to work on, your inner healing, your works. It's what you allow in your life and who you allow, because you become part of it or part of that. But if both of you are willing to change, let the past go enough to heal with one another together, then you'll see the difference. But that's only if you want it. Up to you. We should not continue to put nagging or complaining or band-aids on our wounds. We're not healing correctly then. We don't want to because we don't want to feel the pain. That's how it is. You have to feel the pain in order for you to understand not to do it again. You do. Oh, thank you, Amelia. Thank you so much. All right. Just pick up on more energy. You have people come into your life on a continuous basis as you continue to grow, as you continue to expand, to mature. No one is perfect. A lot of you are well aware of what you've done and what you need to do to take accountability for your actions enough to heal and work on yourself. And if you don't do it, it's because you just don't want to. Because either it's too hard or too difficult, or it's going to stop you. It's going to stop you, and you rather just be in your comfort zone instead of coming out of it, instead of having something for yourselves, enough to have what we call good deed and wholeness. You do what you do because you like it, not because you're oppressing something or suppressing. You guys know how to steer that out of the way of your minds. You do what you do because you just do it. And if it's not with yourself, it's with other people. But once you get a stop, trust me, you guys are going to stop. You will stop. Because either you respect yourself enough, or both of you respect each other. And if no one's willing to go with you, then you do it alone. Enough for someone to see the difference within you to also not do it. That's just how it works. Amelia, your daughter will be fine. I believe your daughter will understand when it comes to your happiness. We cannot have children inclusive in any adult circumstance. Children will be children. They'll behave like one. And it's up to you to take control of that matter. Finally, I have been waiting for someone to also ask about me and my life. And that's awesome that you have the courage to ask that. Well, I had it since I was born, but I did not understand it fully because I didn't want to. And I went through a lot, not on behalf of the believer, or the creator, on behalf of me and my personal choices. And the fact that I did not want to listen, that I was in denial and naive and stubborn. I don't mind saying these things because I don't mind humiliating myself because I'm vulnerable. It's okay. I'm humane and I respect that part of myself, but I also have to understand I have a soul that's beautiful. So, you have people around you. You do these things in particular, but you don't know what's going on and why this is happening. You just do it because, well, sometimes it could be right to do something for someone else because that's just your nature. That's what's a part of you. And as you're growing, you don't know what's going on. So you, for some reason, believe what other people say to you. They believe that you're crazy. Or they believe that there's something demonic. Or it kind of hinders your mindset. Puts you in that position enough to steer and go towards society. Enough to believe others, because you didn't want to be different, even though you knew some part of you was different and unique. You didn't like the things that other people have done. You went on and done your own thing. You went on and done personal, specific things that led you to consequences. And yet you did some sort of sacrifice so that you can help others succeed and exceed while you stay there still. I did not understand the patterns of these ways or my ways, but I believe it was enough what you call suffering on my end, enough to surrender, and enough to take the time out to understand that if you can't and you're blinded, or you've been through enough, or you can't take it no more, and you've helped others, you do what you need to do to figure out who you are, and people have to respect that. Because either way, your believer is going to show you on his time, not my time. And I always thought that everything was on my time, and that's not how it works. I was never really into the books, nor was I ever into the word. I'm not a ministry, I'm not a prophesier, but when you're being led, then that's different, right? When the Holy Ghost says, well, it's time, and I don't care if you're not ready, I'm going to make sure that you are. And I'm going to do what I need to do. You just sit back and you sit. And I will continue to work through you with you. So I had to surrender. And then when I surrendered, I figured out everything enough to put me in nostalgia deep within to let go of everything from the past, even that of a child, as to why this and why that, or what was supposed to be or what can be. I let that go. And then 3 beautiful things happened in regards to symbolisms, in regards to truths, in regards to exposure of truths, and what we call another chance. And my journey has been a tough one, but now I believe that it will be a great one. As I continue on my journey, I just go with the flow on things now, and I receive. Because I know I'm giving. It doesn't have to be financial, as long as I'm giving unto others and not expecting anything in return. That's what matters. Because I believe your believer will provide for you enough for you, not even to worry, not even that of a 9-to-5 job, nothing. Because you're doing these things out of passion and desire. And when you're doing these things out of passion and desire, it grows whether you like it or not, and you become stronger. And as people continue to throw and lash at you, the more you grow. Even if they believe, because these things cannot be stopped. And that's where people will discern on their behalf when it comes to someone like me. That's why I know I do not state who I am or boast it. And I do not, I let my pride and my ego go. And also a lot of people's egos also have withered. Because I believe that they've been through enough, and enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's too much. There's already too much going on in this world for you guys to continue to perceive some sort of complaining and nagging and bitterness and jealousy and enviness. Why? When we're all trying to get to the same place, it makes no sense. Please make it make sense. A lot of you now are trying to survive the strive, the struggles. Even breathe. Even receive peace and wholeness and understanding for others. People are completely waking up. It is not time to fight or to wage war. It's time to work on yourselves and to understand why you're here and still breathing to begin with. A lot of you are chosen. A lot of you have different purposes in your life. We should not be here to be combative or competitive. Allow others in your progress. I believe those that believe will follow. Those that believe will support and provide to you, knowing that they can and they will. And no one can stop that. Because there is a promise, and it is written. So thank you for that question. And thank you, Jimmy, for that heart. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you, Lotto. I get that all the time, but thank you. And continue to praise your believer. Trust me. You will love it. King, me and Zane. He needs to know what he's lacking. He needs to feel complete. He cannot continue going to others to fill his void. He won't feel the sense of fulfillment on his end. You do these things for this person. You provide love, care, nurture. And that's fine. But he needs to work on his void. 7 years old, something happened. Could have been, could have been a separation. Family, the tradition, the value, everything just withered. No one cared anymore because financials withered, because there was stress. Having to pick up on his own, that is a lot for someone. They don't want to feel the need like they have to do something. They just want to smile, to receive, to give, to be trusted. Too much going on around this person. All this person saw was violence and betrayal right in front of him. There's a void that needs to be fixed, but this person does not mind being yours. You'll see, he likes to show more than he speaks, and that's why you have a hard time figuring out whether this person is yours or not. And this person is. Give them the time to become that of a man, a true man, enough to have the willpower to speak on this for you. But continue to be there for this person, enough for you to see the connection grow. And that's how you have been. See through this person more than you see through yourself. And you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to Zane. Mosquito, you have the love to be alone, enough for you to be with someone else. You have to fall in love with yourself, not to make you cocky, but to know where you stand. You cannot be tired of being lonely, because then you have not learned your lesson. This is why you're still alone. No one's perfect. There's gonna be things, if you do choose to be with someone or accept somebody, or the other way around, you have to understand and compromise that they're not like you. They have their own personality. We have to conform to these things, not complain or nag on why someone's being of a certain way. And you believe them for some reason that they can be your way. Not everything is in our way. Not everything has to be justified with a reason. Thank you, Kim. And this is why you're alone. Please understand. Once you accept why you're alone and receive and be comfortable with your alone time, then you're going to understand that when you are with someone, why you feel the need to want to be alone on your own time. And then you will understand what love is. Because then you'll know that you lose this person, or you miss someone enough to miss yourself. Then you'll see why you won't ever be alone again. No, Joel, not yet. And I believe you asked me this question before. Hopefully you listened, but I believe you didn't. I'm getting told you did not. You did not hear me clearly. So I apologize, but you won't yet. But I believe if it happens, it's not because of you. It has nothing to do with you. At least it won't be next month. a lot's happening for you all in the month of March and April. Between March and May, you'll see these changes. A lot of you will find something out by the end of this month or next month if you're carrying something. So congrats. A lot of you will also find out in regards to a new project that you have been working on, that it might end up growing finally, because a lot of you have been very patient on something that you have such passion for, something that has been allowing you to really move over your course of these setbacks, right? These legalities, these circumstances, these situations that held you back so much for so long. A lot of you knew that you needed strive to survive, so a lot of you came out with your inner core talents, enough to show things to the world that they've never seen in you before. People thought that you were going to snap on some sort of psychiatrical level. You guys turned it around for yourselves. You guys made something else flourish when it was just a seed. You made it like a branch, a tree, a root, and it will forever live because you started to live. A lot of you woken up to your very essence and your core of who you are. Enough for you to believe in yourself and never give up. A lot of you possibly may have had challenges along the way, and you were told these things already before, that nothing like this and what you love in was going to be easy. You might have had setbacks and delays. People for some reason never believed in you the way you believed in your art or your project or your relationship or they thought you were never going to last. They thought you were going to be the same. And a lot of you have completely changed. You even possibly maybe changed your other person, your partner. They love it, even though they don't show it. They're proud of you. And even though you guys are away from specific people in your life, they're watching. And even if they don't tell you, they're also proud of you. But there's a sense of shame and guilt. And I believe that that's normal. But let's not thrash them anymore. Allow them to be covetous, enough to numb themselves, but enough to also be aware of what they also need to work on, without you needing to curse or explain yourself or cause them more wounds, knowing that they received the big one just now. Because that's how your believers work. You don't need to do anything anymore. You don't need to express or explain or show. Everything will come out to light. Everything will be shown. Just heal, that's it, and grow. You guys are alive for a reason. You guys want to wander off and travel, then you do just that. If you believe that you deserve it all is what you will receive. But make your decisions wisely along your journey, along your process. Not for people to respect you when respect is given or received. Enough to understand you. It's the baby. You're still working on that. Remember, there's a goddess in each and every one of us. If we choose not to open that, it will not be open. But if you want it to happen, it will be done. The only thing I would say that once this is open for you internally, you cannot stop it. So make sure that all your blockages are released, that you have understood yourself, that you have really researched and written the certain things down on your behalf of what you need to work on. For example, I got told this when I was really unhealthy, my weight, right? I got told, why are you always home? Go exercise. I did not like it, but it was the truth. And it really took a lot in me to do just that. Not because someone told me to, you get my drift. It's because it's something that I needed to do. If not, I would not be where I'm at now. I would not have a clear mind. I would feel less of myself. I would feel like I would have a lack. But when I started doing these things because your soul is willing, you start having a clear mind. You start being awakened to other things that you didn't know that you needed to work on. We believe for some reason that we worked on ourselves completely, but no. Our mind is filled with scatterness, so that's why it's always good to write. Okay? Sorry guys, it's getting dark out here. That's all I wanted to say, collectives. I will have more to bring to the table. What is up, baby? You can do this too, just like anyone else. Believe in your faith, work on it. Believe in yourself, and you will see your purpose in this world. You guys, no one ever said that you don't have nothing within you. Just because you're breathing and living doesn't mean you don't have a purpose within you. It's just, it's different for everyone, and it's a different season for everyone as well. But believe in it, and you'll see it, and you'll work on it. Alright, collectives, thank you, Kim. Blessings, guys. Take care.